Hello MotoGP fans, welcome back to ZNGP Today. Yamaha has enlisted Andrea Dovizioso for this week's Sepang Shakedown test, fueling speculation about the possible debut of their much-anticipated V4 engine. With their rivals already utilizing V4 configurations, Yamaha's development of a new power unit marks a potential shift in their MotoGP strategy. A fresh report suggests that Marc Marquez was offered a personal sponsorship deal with Monster Energy, identical to that of his Ducati teammate, Francesco Bagnaia, but the 8-time world champion declined. Marquez's decision reportedly stems from his long-standing relationship with Red Bull, despite ending his official deal with the Austrian energy drinks giant upon joining the Ducati Lenovo Team. In modern MotoGP, technology plays a bigger role than ever before. But despite Ducati's cutting-edge advancements, both Marc Marquez and Francesco Bagnaia insist that success still comes down to human skill. Speaking at the recent Ducati Lenovo Team launch, the two riders shared their views on the balance between technology and rider performance. Don't forget to click subscribe button and the bell icon for MotoGP news update. Andrea Dovizioso is set to make a return to MotoGP action, stepping in as a test rider for Yamaha at the Sepang Shakedown. This comes after he previously filled in for the injured Cal Crutchlow late last season. As a concession team, Yamaha is allowed to field all 4 of their race riders, Fabio Quartararo, Alex Rins, Jack Miller, and Miguel Oliveira, alongside their test riders, including Dovizioso and Augusto Fernandez. Meanwhile, non-concession teams like Ducati, KTM, and Aprilia are restricted to test riders and rookies until the official Sepang test next week. Dovizioso's presence at the shakedown has raised questions about whether Yamaha will use this behind-closed-doors session to test their long-rumored V4 engine. Yamaha has remained the only manufacturer still using an inline-4 engine in MotoGP, but they have confirmed that a V4 is in development. Factory rider Alex Rins previously stated that Yamaha hoped to test the V4 with Dovizioso in December, but delays prevented it from happening. Now, with the shakedown providing a private testing environment, the possibility of Yamaha quietly running the new engine remains open. However, the factory does not expect to race with a V4 until at least the latter part of the 2025 season. We are developing a V4, but it is still in an early phase. Our goal is to improve performance while maintaining the strengths of our current engine philosophy. Quote from Yamaha, previous statement. While Yamaha has not officially confirmed that the V4 will appear in Sepang, the addition of an experienced rider like Dovizioso to the test lineup suggests they are gathering as much data as possible. The shakedown test is a crucial moment for Yamaha as they attempt to close the gap to their V4-powered rivals. With Ducati dominating the grid and KTM making rapid strides, Yamaha's ability to develop a more competitive power unit will be vital for their future success. Their current project timeline suggests that any new engine concept will be introduced cautiously, with the inline-4 M1 still serving as the base for most of the 2025 season. The plan was to test the V4 before the end of last year, but it wasn't ready. Hopefully, we'll get the chance soon. Quote from Alex Rins, previous interview. The next few days could provide crucial clues as to whether Yamaha is accelerating its V4 development or sticking to its existing philosophy. Yamaha's shakedown test lineup has sparked intrigue, with Andrea Dovizioso's involvement leading to fresh speculation about the potential debut of their V4 engine. While Yamaha remains tight-lipped, all eyes will be on Sepang to see if a new era for the Japanese manufacturer is about to begin. Marc Marquez has long been associated with Red Bull, with the brand prominently displayed on his helmet throughout his career. However, after signing with Ducati's factory team, sponsored by Monster Energy, Marquez chose to part ways with Red Bull, out of respect for the brand. Ducati's factory riders are required to wear Monster branding on their bikes, leathers, and team apparel. However, unlike Bagnaia, Marquez's crash helmet does not feature the Monster Energy logo. According to motorsport.com, the Spanish rider was offered a personal sponsorship deal from Monster similar to Bagnaia's, but he turned it down. Marquez declined the Monster Energy offer, once again out of respect for Red Bull, leaving the door open for a possible renewal of their partnership in the future. Quote from motorsport.com report. Marquez's decision not to sign with Monster Energy comes as Ducati's title sponsor, Lenovo, reportedly conducted an internal study in 2024 that suggested Ducati should prioritize signing Marquez over Jorge Martin due to his global popularity. Ultimately, Ducati initially leaned towards promoting Martin to the factory team, but Marquez's refusal to accept a works Ducati at Pramac led to a shift in Ducati's decision-making process, resulting in the Spaniard's promotion to the Lenovo-backed squad. Meanwhile, in place of Red Bull branding, Marquez has opted to display Estrella Galicia sponsorship on his helmet, a brand that has supported him since his early years in MotoGP. Marquez's star power extends beyond the racetrack. Gresini Racing's commercial and marketing director, Carlo Merlini, acknowledged the commercial impact Marquez had during his time with the independent Ducati squad last season. One thing is clear, and we experienced it firsthand last year. Marc offers you much more than just performance and victories. He puts you on the map. No one has as much visibility as Marc, as much appeal. His charisma opens a lot of doors for you to get sponsors and coverage. Quote from Carlo Merlini, El Periodico. Marquez's presence in the Ducati Lenovo team is already proving to be a game changer, not just in terms of performance expectations but also in terms of marketing and brand visibility. By declining a Monster Energy personal sponsorship, Marc Marquez has once again demonstrated his strong brand loyalty while keeping future options open. As he embarks on his first season with the Ducati Lenovo team, all eyes will be on whether his success on the track continues to match his immense commercial appeal. Ducati's dominance in MotoGP is often linked to its advanced data analysis and simulation tools, supported by title sponsor Lenovo. The Italian manufacturer has set the standard for technical innovation, and the impact has been evident, especially in Marquez's transformation from struggling at Honda to becoming a race winner on a Ducati. However, Marquez, a six-time MotoGP champion, believes that while technology is a valuable tool, the final outcome is still determined by the riders. Of course, technology is super important. It's a big help for the humans. But in the end, the humans take the decisions. The Ducati Lenovo team has super good technology. The bike has super good technology. But in the end, riders are humans. So it's a big help, but the last decision is always in your hands. Quote from Marquez. Reigning MotoGP runner-up Francesco Bagnaia echoed Marquez's sentiment, estimating that while technology plays a role, human effort remains the key factor in performance. I think it's 70% by humans and 30% by technology. Because it's true that we need technology. Lenovo is helping us a lot on developing technology to improve on the data side. But in the end, the ones who take the results and the points are the humans and the engineers working day and night during a race weekend. Quote from Bagnaia. For Bagnaia, the relationship between riders, engineers, and data is complementary, but the most critical moments still come down to rider skill. As MotoGP machines become increasingly sophisticated, concerns have grown about technology overshadowing rider ability. But both Ducati riders are clear. While advancements help refine performance, it's still the athletes who make the difference on track. We, as riders, are working every day to be the best athletes possible, and we have to finalize every result on the track. So it's a complementary job, and I think humans are still a big part of it. This is the main thing and the most fascinating thing about our job, Bagnaia concluded. While MotoGP continues to push the boundaries of technology, Marquez and Bagnaia are adamant that no amount of data or AI can replace the instincts and decisions made by a rider at high speed. With Ducati set for another strong season, the balance between human skill and technical innovation will be crucial in the battle for the 2025 championship. Thanks for watching ZNGP Today, And this is your MotoGP news update. See you in the next video.